Alright, let's talk to people about crime.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Because she really likes tomato-based alcoholic drinks.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Starkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose.
Awkward grin.
Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy.
I don't think you're allowed to smoke in police interrogations, generally speaking.
Give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Hey, cool.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
But it didn't work. How could it be different this time? The police force is more corrupted than ever, especially with Albion taking over.
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly.
That's a weird thing to have a fetish for, but, you know, no judgment.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
I don't know why I'm going out the normal way, because I'm just gonna have to... load screen again. I'm just... Whoop. I don't know what happened there. It sounded like they were still talking to Sabine, but it was like, nope, okay, whatever.
Automate my fucking
People will be super mad. You, I want. Pardon me.
Security here is state of the art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the hell?
She's using these people as house servants against their will.
Horrible
Human
in itself,
slavery.
but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ
What is
donors.
this? Metal Wolf Chaos? Can I not? Maybe I can't go that way. Alright, I think I need to... Oh. Now I've done it. Can I get in this thing? Yes, okay.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off? Or are you
Hello.
pissing me off, wanker?
Oh.
Stupid git.
Dang it. I've made a tactical error in my infiltration of this nice house with my drone. And that I was not...
Was the error getting caught?
No, the error was I was not close enough, so now there's just a drone in the vents. Also, it is so hard to get the drone in the vent. There we go.
Reminds me of Star Fox Zero.
I remember having issues getting the drone in the vents in Star Fox Zero, but I could also be misremembering Star Fox Zero. This is a problem.
Well, it wasn't so much it was impossible to get the drone in the vent as why the hell am I doing this and not shooting things with an R-wing?
Alright, now let's swap to the first drone. We do it.
Many drones.
The Dahir InShot wet dream guarantee.
That's it.
We will give
Let's see what
you
kind of recording
many
we've got.
drones.
Just
Oh,
look
man.
at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic.
Here's
so
these
I
six,
went in.
this sick
What do you
painting
do
of
now?
Mary Kelly and
Such
dogs
intel on
for
our
unknown
investigation.
reasons.
My team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my
Manos,
team.
the
Tried
hands of
to
fate.
break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. You're lucky she didn't...
Now I want to
plant that
recruit
microchip in you.
Torgo.
God, I
Domestic hacker
wish.
gang.
You'd rather die than be her slave.
I wish I
That's
could
how I
put
ended up on that
Torgo
witch's
in my
table.
fun hacker gang.
So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
Oh, I need this to go the other way.
Well, I must have missed that straight up painting of a dog man the last time around.
That's on the opposite side of the wall from the goofy Mary Kelly painting.
Nice.
'Cause on one end we have Mary Kelly with two dogs, and then on the other end we have sick dog man.
Yep.
Why there's a sick dogman painting in this mansion, I could not tell you. Is that it? Do I have to do anything over here? No. Which means I can now go back up in here and careen through the vents.
Gotta do all the hacks.
Yep.
Look at the state of you.
Oh, that man's got a knife.
Yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave.
Now the lady's got a knife.
Please,
Many people have
let me
knives.
go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that.
I don't know what sucking off the dole means.
This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep
So
track
that sounds
of my
bad.
merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love.
I would assume that's a welfare
Yourself,
thing,
that's
but whatever.
My bottom line.
Look, I can't live like this anymore.
No, you're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you.
Oh, no, apparently that is, it's referring to the penis and the banana.
Oh. I stand corrected.
Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word.
Also, things have not gone well for
You
that
know where
lady.
this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue.
So
and
say
ready
it's a
for the
Super Monkey
sale.
Ball reference.
Right away, Mark.
Yes.
Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
It's that initiative I'm smelling, Peter. Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted.
Man, please remove the knife from my junk.
Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? Takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day.
How did she get her hands on that knife tech?
Priority Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved, and it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
Clever. Despicable, but clever. The microchip lets her enslave them. If they step out of line, zap. Organ harvesting time.
DedSec, we'll have to
Gross.
crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else.
And now we take a pause from the human trafficking storyline, and now we will do some other things until... until that gets resolved.
Sure. I don't see a rush.
Yeah, no.
Wow, my mum would be proud. I'm kicking ass. DedSec is fun.
I'm having so much fun discovering human trafficking organizations.
All right. Thank you, Bagley. I guess.
I appreciate Bagley's
Yay,
nature.
DedSec.
I'm sure you'll get used to it yourself.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
What have you found, Bagley?
Glad you asked. Today,
Tell me.
What if everyone was Nathan Drake?
Pretty
Obviously,
much.
Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the...
Tell me about the lulz, Bagley.
Sound like anyone you know?
Sounds like we have options.
I've marked both on your optic.
So now we have basically two different little paths we can take at the moment. We can either go figure out what 404 is, or we can go mess with the paramilitary Albion Corporation thing. Let's do 404 first, just because I like 404. Spoiler alert, they're not evil.
Yep. Their mission statement seemed fine.
Yeah.
London, this is 404, the first peer-to-peer hacktivist network. All are welcome.
This very Scottish lady is very digital corrupted.
One contract at a time.
Found that on the dark web. Looks like all the cool kids are forming hacker groups.
And
these days.
Sabine is amused.
But this 404 might actually come in handy in our fight. If all are welcome, that means we are too. I say we infiltrate 404, we get their connections, we get their assets.
If you play nice, they might even help you take out Zero Day. For that matter, maybe they are Zero Day. Only one way to find out. I found street view images of a CTOS hub that's been covered in 404 graffiti. They're marking their territory.
I'm not sure how I feel about the 404 anymore, because taking down the elite has a very QAnon feel to it.
I don't know, that Kenny Omega needs taken down a peg. With his fake Steve Jobs turtleneck.
Michiru Yamane is going to take down Kenny Omega.
God damn it. Oh, you're like 100% right. Oh, hey, there's that lady.
Located the CTOS hub.
Kenny Omega rigging the elections.
If you were listening to this, it means you want to learn more about 404. Know what we know. Do what we do. Make your way to the Walkie Talkie Club. It's no big secret that the club is a front for Clan Kelly, but the place has other secrets too. More will be revealed there.
Time to go back to the Walkie Talkie Club.
Data into your optic. How forward?
I have to assume the Walkie Talkie Club is like a real London thing, because there are like 4 different missions that send you there.
I definitely wouldn't know.
Yeah.
London is far outside my area of expertise.
I'll mark them on your map.
Same.
After that, I had to think about what my area of expertise is. Whatever it is, it's definitely not London.
Sure. Oh, this doesn't go the way I was hoping it would. Oops, sorry, excuse me.
Having someone on our side who actually knows the law is a good idea.
Ironically, running an illegal resistance group would be easier if we had someone to consult for legal advice.
Do. There we go.
By now, you must have reached 20 Fenchurch Street. The Walkie Talkie Club is located at the top of the building. Lift access only.
Going up.
You have arrived at the Walkie Talkie Club, where those with more money than sense come to lose both.
The Walkie Talkie Club is frequented by all manner of crooked elites, and the owners, Clan Kelly, have an AI in place to collect blackmail material. Find that AI.
Can't tell if this is a real song or not, so I'm just gonna kind of ramble for a little bit as I run my little spider bot away from the music. Doot 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 doot. That's heavy drums. Okay. We've run away from the music. How'd I get the gate through the vent and not the gate at the base of the vent? Not how this is supposed to go. Whoa! Physics! I don't think that was how that was supposed to go, but, you know. I'm not complaining.
Well, you worked hard and persevered, and now we have nothing. The AI is not actually here, just a relay sending the club's data off-site. I'll find where it's all going, and you find a way out of this loud, obnoxious sweat hole. Deal? Deal.
You make mad in the chat is not wrong. That is, in fact, a weird tonal shift of human slavery. Man, I love being a part of DedSec. It's... I feel like maybe there are some missions where, like, the incidental dialogue between your operative and Bagley should just, like, not happen, perhaps. And instead, you know... Maybe you need some moments to breathe.
I've done some digging, and it looks like the facial recognition AI...
Just pretend it's an EDF game.
Baroque Attack. They're one of the biggest software companies on the planet. Always keep their noses
Oops, sorry,
clean,
lady.
too. If they're buying
EDF.
that's big news.
Pretty much.
Everything the AI is collecting here is being sent directly
where'd she
to
go?
Baroque Attack HQ.
There she is.
We have to go there to get the data.
Now we go to Baroque Attack.
If it ain't Baroque Attack, don't fix it.
God damn it. That's really good. And not a joke they make, but they really should. Let's see if I can remember how to get into Baroque Attack.
You have arrived at Baroque Attack, lead innovators in software and AI technology, founded by its CEO, Sky Larsen, when she was just 25. Talk about an overachiever.
You know they store
Zing.
reams of blackmail material in there. We have an opportunity to release it all publicly.
I believe that's exactly what our 404 friend has in mind.
Okay, I'm on it.
I like that this place has a bunch of crazy holographic butterflies in it.
That's pretty cool.
Who's seeing me? Oh, that's what's seeing me. Your phone, idiot. Haha!
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Hey.
My laundry's in the dryer, and the stuff I was cooking is cooling off away from the heat on the stove. So I'm here for a few minutes until I need to go check on that stuff again.
Makes the sense.
I was gonna say, related to the brief mention of EDF earlier, something hilarious that I found. Do you guys know about the aliens in one of the EDF games? Specifically the ones that are indistinguishable from humans?
I don't.
No.
Oh, it's amazing. Okay, so I'm going to post a picture of one of these aliens, and I want to reiterate, indistinguishable from humans.
Brilliant.
Where are they? Trying to find a screenshot that is slightly better quality, but I think that might be just the visual quality that EDF exists at.
Yeah.
I think this looks like the picture I want to go with. Wait, maybe. No, that one's a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
So this is a bad situation I've gotten myself in, and now we run away. Ow! And now we run away.
All right. Sorry, I'm gonna post this picture, and remember, aside from being the size of a building, these aliens are exactly like humans.
Excuse me?
Look at that alien. That looks exactly like a human.
I feel like someone on
It
the
walks,
EDF team
it walks on
maybe...
2 legs. To TFP, they walk on 2 legs. They have
Yeah.
2 arms. They hold guns. They wear clothing. They have a mouth they speak through. They're exactly like humans.
I feel like someone on the EDF team maybe played too much Chrono Trigger and has never met another human in their life.
I will also mention the word frog is not mentioned a single time in the entire game. That those aliens
Won't say no to some crypto.
The only dialogue for like the entire mission they appear in is everyone on your team going, "Oh my god, these aliens look exactly like us. They're just like humans." It's the most bewildering thing. That whole mission feels like a fever dream. Because no one says the word frog, no one acknowledges that they are just giant frogs with guns. It's just, no, they're just like us. It's crazy. I love it. EDF might be the best.
The Scottish lady is psyched! And also has turned off her digital corruption.
Fortune's smiling on us today, DedSec. The world is fucked. We can help each other set things.
Also, on the Earth Defense Force wiki, the first sentence is, colonists are giant bipedal human-like creatures that replace Hectors in Earth Defense Force 5.
It's official. We have a psycho fan.
And where it says human-like, the word frog is crossed out. I appreciate in-jokes in the wiki.
Right, just got that.
Wait, do we actually want to meet this mystery woman?
Worth the risk, in my opinion. She seems like a real DedSec fan, and I'd certainly rather have her as a friend than an enemy.
If she isn't with Zero
The
Day,
word
she might
frog
not
is
believe.
never used in
If she is
connection
with
with
Zero
the
Day, she's
game.
probably a trap. Either
They
way,
are
worth the
repeatedly stated
information.
to look almost exactly like humans.
Definitely. Let's do it.
I fucking love how stupid that is.
EDF seems odd.
EDF is a good time. I played a little bit of Iron Rain, I think is the one I played. I played the one, big shocker, that had a character creator.
I've grabbed all the ones that have been free on like the PS Plus or the Xbox Live, but I've only played one and went, this seems like very boring. I'm not an EDF person, turns out, I guess. Oh, I think this was the mission that was breaking Xbox Ones at once upon a time.
Oh, fun.
Oh, I thought you meant like the goal of the mission was to break Xbox Ones, and then I was like, oh, wait, no, he probably means something different.
No, yeah, no, there was some effect or something that caused Xbox Ones to throw some error that was like, your console's overheating.
Nice.
What if the Xbox version, it was a mission to destroy PS5s and vice versa?
That would be great. More...
Also, this is like 2050, so it's like, destroy these retro consoles.
Yes.
Yeah. These retro consoles have mind control shit in them.
I realize I'm in this area with a giant holographic brain.
Mm-hmm.
This game isn't as heavy on the mind control as Watch Dogs or Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah. It's just the straight up, hey, we have a microchip that can kill you control.
Yeah.
Which also, I just want to point out, that, like, when you saw that cutscene, Bagley was like, oh, it takes a sick, ingenious mind to come up with a microchip that can kill you. Like, and that's been, like, a common staple of sci-fi for ages, and also, I feel like, is the simplest way to use a microchip. Like obviously, if you implant a microchip in somebody against their will, you would kill them. That's how that works. It's a microchip bomb.
Uh-oh, bitrate.
I'm just saying, that feels like the least ingenious version of microchip in somebody.
Fair.
Like, ingenious would be something creative. Like a microchip you can activate that makes someone, I don't know, into like a weird sleeper agent. So you hit a button and then suddenly you can control that person and have them assassinate someone for you.
Now you're talking.
That'd be interesting.
Watch Dogs 4.
Baroque Attack has led the world in AI innovation. We automated London's black cabs. We brought Bagley to your office.
I mean, there can't be a Watch Dogs 4 because there hasn't been a Watch Dogs 3.
Okay.
Watch Dogs
Look,
25.
If the E in Legion was a 3, then we'd be talking. But it's not.
That'd be so good if the E in Legion was a 3.
But it's not, sadly. It's not the world we live in, so there has not been a Watch Dogs 3. There is a third Watch Dogs game, but there's not a Watch Dogs 3.
Sign up for our waitlist today and join us in the world of tomorrow.
Sign up for our beta tests, says this hologram lady.
Look, man, I'll do anything a hologram tells me to.
I feel like that's a problem with you and less the hologram.
Okay, it depends on who the hologram is of. But I would trust a hologram more than an actual person 95% of the time.
It is a like 25 or 26-year-old CEO of a tech company that's like, yo, sign up for our beta test.
Okay. But like, describe the person.
She's an AI scientist lady. I don't know.
How much does she look like Victoria? Scale of 1 to 10.
Like a solid 8 or 9.
Yes, absolutely. I will sign up. I have already signed up.
That's a bad.
I have a stamp of my personal information. You can just put on whatever paper you want.
What's your stance on League of Legends heroes telling you what to do?
It probably depends on the hero. Like, I feel like half the League of Legends roster is kind of shit.
How about ones that talk about depression on Twitter?
Oh, right, that one. I mean, that's a new hero. I feel like they don't really have the clout to be pushing me around or telling me what to do.
I've been investigating a massive.
If it was like a classic hero, maybe.
If it was, the only League of Legends person I know. Okay, I know 2. I know there's a cowboy guy, and I know there's a fake gyrocopter.
You have to trust me, you know?
I don't know there's a cowboy guy.
There's totally a cowboy guy. He throws
oh,
cards.
wait, I think. Oh yeah, I remember that guy now.
Like, what if you make a mistake?
Oh, there you go. Asking the right questions. Trust me. I do my research. I know every contract inside.
Lady, your glasses are dumb.
What? They're super cool.
Those glasses look like they came out of a cereal box.
If you'll
A little
excuse
bit.
me, I have to move this twat before he gets his strength back. Laters.
Remote IP live streaming. I want, like, this conversation to get cut off halfway through because her cell phone goes off and is talking.
Not that kind of live streaming.
I mean, hey, this is the future. All live streaming, all conversations. It's the future, so like if your cell phone goes off and it has licensed music, everyone around you gets deafened. Or the copyright claim cuts off everyone's ability to hear.
That's very funny. How do I want to get this mask before I leave, but I don't see where it is.
On the roof, maybe?
But it's down.
Oh. Go down then.
And join us in the world.
Oh, I can go down. There we go.
Daybreak is the future. And the future.
I was about to say I'm trying, and then I was like, oh no, I was not trying hard enough. There we go. Oh, it's the dumb lion mask. There we go.
Baroque Attack has led to the world in AI.
Ideas?
Well, I don't think she's part of Zero Day. She's too smart. And original. And cool. And pretty and stuff.
Oh, so the woman will give someone a thump. Boo-hoo. We'll gain more from working with her.
If you decide to
Those two conversations were not
no choice.
adjacent to each other in a way that was very funny. Of one guy going, she's clearly not Zero Day because she's too pretty, and then the follow-up being, oh, did she beat someone up? That's too bad. It's like, what?
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
I'm here.
Well done. Let me tell
Anyway, here's this Nexus Tower that is another weirdly important location. Because I've been here like 4 times.
It is called the Nexus Tower.
It is called the Nexus Tower.
It's where Demon Souls happens.
Is it really?
I mean, Demon Souls happens in the Nexus.
What is it, a tower? Oh my god, there's an invisible man.
It's like it's a spire. It's giant. It's a tower. You never see outside of it, but like it's towering. There's a big staircase going up. There's a weird kid called the Monumental hanging out upstairs. He's like, yo, what's up? Is turning invisible ever not cool?
No.
Side note, Mortal Kombat update, Melina can turn invisible now.
God damn it. But Reptile...
Thereby, oh no, totally deconfirming Reptile. He'll never come back.
But Reptile, though...
No. Melina can turn invisible now, which means Reptile has nothing left.
But Reptile...
She eats people, she turns invisible, now he's gone.
But I want Reptile...
He's cooler than literally every other... He's cooler than every other ninja, but he's gone.
I want Reptile.
I also want Reptile, but he's gone.
Why is Reptile gone?
I don't know. Why couldn't it have been...
They can't
well,
make
I mean, I
CG
guess
bad enough anymore.
Ermac is also gone, so at least there's that.
Ermac's cool too, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, he's cooler than Rain. I'll give you that. But everyone's cooler than Rain. I will never understand why Rain has a fan base.
Because he's purple.
I feel like there should be something else to it. But...
Oh, right, this one. Oh boy, you see me. And can they please stop? There we go.
Besides, literally any ninja palette swap ever would have a fan base.
You're not wrong.
Fair. I don't know, where's the Chameleon fan base?
I am certain
sure it's out
that
there.
exists, yeah.
Anyway, the point is ninja palette swaps are cool. Some more than others, granted, but
Don't activate that quite yet, because otherwise I would set off all the alarms. Also, I mean, like, someone has to like Chameleon because they brought Chameleon back for Armageddon.
They brought everyone back for
Yeah, but
doesn't count.
But not in every version.
They brought back Chameleon with a hard K for Armageddon too.
That's true, but only in, like, the Wii version.
Yeah.
You're wait here. That would be a shit idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Punching that man in the dick so hard he falls over. Doot doot doot. And we're out.
Dead good. Glad to establish a foundation of trust. I'm ready to show you the contract I'm investigating. Go to the GBB. You shouldn't have any trouble finding her.
Taking drugs in Southwark, and she's just dancing in this fountain. Look at this lady having a great time. Just A+ day this lady is having.
Game developers.
Do you know there's an achievement in this video game? So there's a difference between game developer and video game developer, and there is an achievement for recruiting a video game developer.
Oh.
Which I didn't get my first time through because I couldn't find a video game developer, but or video game designer, I guess, and I maybe found one off screen.
Oh.
And I got an achievement. Excuse me.
Nice. Also, I'm gonna go back and check on my stuff that I'm cooking, so I'll be back in a few.
Have fun. I'm gonna go over here to not the BBC.
The GBB, once considered the world's greatest public broadcaster, now considered, quote, quite shit. This is where you'll find Alp's big contract.
Security is tight. There are very few options. We've found one access point on the roof. Should be able to use that.
Great, I can't get on the roof. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Going up. Hey, hi. Downloading a key. Wouldn't have to do this if I had equipped the spider bot, but whatever.
Everything you are is in your brain. Your love, your fear, your dreams, even the cheeky ones, are all electrical signals firing back and forth between your ears. This right here is more powerful than any computer, but it has its limitations. I watched my mother succumb to motor neuron disease, and her loss made me realize that death comes to us all. But what if we could change that? What if we could scan your brain and upload the neural map to the cloud?
Put your brain in the cloud.
The end of human suffering, of death itself and the beginning of a new society where war, oppression, disease are all worries of the past.
It's a society in the cloud.
Hello, my name is Sky Larsen. I'm CEO of Baroque Attack, and this is Daybreak. Now, since all of you have signed up for our waitlist, I'm sure you're eager to see how Daybreak really works. But before we do that, I'll ask the technicians at the board to cut the live feed. We wouldn't want any uninvited guests recording these trade secrets.
Oh.
Daybreak is an imaging system which scans the...
We don't want to make up how this works, so we're going to cut off the explanation right there. Can I go this way? This looks like a yes.
Eyes open, weapons ready.
Oh, great.
And we're out.
There you have it, DedSec. The big contract.
Sky Larsen. The Sky Larsen. You want to bring her down?
Oh, I want to do more than that. Problem is, Larsen hasn't been seen in public in nearly 2 years, and he can't kill a hologram. I've been trying to track her down. I found a home here in London, but that, well...
But Sky Larsen revolutionized AI.
Can't kill a hologram, he says.
Created our man Bagley. Is she collecting data on us? What's she up to?
Plenty. But you need to see for yourself. A mansion's in Westminster. The things you'll see in there.
She disconnected.
Bye. Ow.
Bagley, let's get Sky Larsen's home loaded up.
Certainly can. Pushing the coordinates.
Whatever's in Larsen's palace has got to be bad. You saw out, stressed out of our mind, and need to know more.
Fast travel. Running away from licensed music. Wrote blog, how to literally herd cats. Clearly I need to read that blog. I like the weird new British flag they came up with for the video game. Because it's weird.
You have arrived at Sky Larsen's London residence, famously vacated 2 years ago after Larsen stopped making public appearances. Good luck getting in.
I was reading a thing that was like, basically they took the blue out because in their future timeline, Scotland got their independence from the United Kingdom and instead added in like a Welsh color because Wales is still...
No one would take Wales.
No. And apparently they didn't have a color in the current Union Jack flag. How do I... There it is. I need to find a camera somewhere over there. Wasn't really what I meant to do, but... Oh, hi. Sorry, lady. What can I... Where can I use the key? Oh, there it is. Nope, you. Need you. Sorry. Borrowing this delivery drone. Oh boy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
How's it going? We're infiltrating the CEO of Baroque Attack's house.
Oh.
This is actually I
that
think
feels like it should be hard to do.
You'd think that. I think this is a neat mission.
Welcome home, Sky Larsen. I am pleased you have returned after a prolonged absence.
Just pretend you're her.
They have this cool house.
Perhaps some music as you get comfortable. What would you like to listen to?
I would like to listen to nothing that gets this stream
I'm afraid I had to dispose of your
taken down.
Would you like me to place an order
Too
for
bad.
delivery?
Not right now, thanks.
You're gonna listen to popular music and you're gonna like it.
You have not worked in your lab for quite some time. I'd like to update you on some of your more crucial projects. Please come downstairs when you're ready.
Whoa! It gets in the Grand Tower, Sky Larsen's lab.
Elevator locked.
Why the elevator locked if I need to go downstairs?
You gotta take the secret elevator.
I can contact the Baroque Attack service.
It's funny
center
because
if you are
you're
dissatisfied with house operations.
well, you're not right, but I have to go over here so I can actually unlock the elevator.
Elevator unlocked. Basement lab accessible.
Anyway, welcome to the hub world from Bloodborne.
Welcome to your lab.
Please tell me you guys are seeing this too.
You're too far
You're not
underground to
wrong.
get a signal, so it looks like it's up to you to collect whatever intel you can.
It's like those Russian dolls. One smaller house inside another.
Random aside, I've picked up that the Pathless game.
Mm-hmm.
That game's real good.
Like to revisit.
I'm not sure what I was expecting it to be, but this was not it.
Enhance your experience.
I did not realize it was like a big open world thing.
Well, it certainly didn't take long for us to find a dead body.
It's like
Skylar's
open
is a
world
pet person.
Shadow of the
Who would
Colossus,
have guessed?
almost. Well, which was kind of open world, but
Yeah.
like
Front door locked. Key activation required.
Damn.
Perhaps you would enjoy a stroll around the garden, Sky.
oh, this seems really interesting. And kind of way more in-depth than I expected. And also just looks really good.
Are you talking about the Pathless or this?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would I be talking about Watch Dogs?
Because look at this cool house. This cool, crazy hologram Bloodborne house.
I'm tired.
Also, I want to point out, last night you called it the Pathfinder, and then you left before I could make a Mass Effect Andromeda joke.
To be fair, there's a character in here referred to as the Pathfinder.
I'm sorry you don't
Do
like
they
it.
say we got this?
No.
Dang.
There has been more dialogue than I expected, but no one has said that.
Go to so much trouble for such a foolish enterprise. Look, I know you're scared.
I will say I'm predicting a late game plot twist based entirely off the color schemes of various characters right now, but...
So now you know more than the doctors.
Right now I'm doing sick Vanquish slides across the field while I shoot targets with a bow and arrow.
Bloody wristband. Here. What are you doing?
Me and my bird friend.
There are no more hospitals.
There's a button to pet your eagle, and when you hit it, you get analog control while you pet your eagle.
That's great. Is the Pathless the one from the people who made Abzu?
Yes.
Okay. So I feel like I mixed that and the Falconeer up a lot, because they're both...
I understand that, yes.
They're...
In this one, you are a radical samurai lady with bow and arrow, and a super sick pet eagle. You're fighting some kind of ancient evil curse. And in that one, you have a... I guess it's a falcon?
I would assume it's a falcon.
What is the game with the owl? It's a game I've seen a lot of where people are just petting an owl.
Ocarina of Time?
No.
Super Mario
You definitely
64.
cannot pet the owl in any of the Zeldas I know of.
I feel like I saw a big glowing evil tower in this direction. Now I've lost it. Wait, there it is. Surprisingly easy to lose big evil glowing towers.
You think I'm sick? How do you think
But see, this game is like perfect for whenever you're streaming because there's very little dialogue. And it's just me running around doing stuff, so I don't gotta focus too much.
Sky Larson's mom is like, don't turn me into an AI assistant, you fucking crazy daughter.
Oh god, is this literally just that Black Mirror episode?
I don't know, because I never watched Black Mirror.
There's a Black Mirror episode where the gimmick is, hey, I want an AI assistant to run my house. And they're like, okay, cool, let's make a copy of you, and then we'll use it as your AI assistant, but we'll also train it to be obedient by, like, mentally torturing this copy of you.
Specimen name Ada.
Is this just that Black Mirror episode?
It might be.
Great.
Upload status.
Good job, Watch Dogs. To be fair, it was a very good Black Mirror episode. Had, oh god, what's his name? Super handsome dude from Mad Men.
John Hamm?
Yes, that's him.
Good girl.
Well, she also uploaded her dog's brain and made a crazy little spider bot AI. Was that in the Black Mirror
I don't
episode?
think so. But I don't think so. But there was an episode where someone's pet hamster had like augmented reality eye implants.
And what was the problem with that?
Nothing. It was actually good because it uncovered a murder. Because like the whole idea was that everybody had the thing where it's like, oh, it's like a weird eye implant thing, and they can just check whatever you've seen if there's a crime. So they can just be like, oh, we'll just get the witness's eye playback to figure out what happened in the crime. And they're like, oh, cool. So then some lady commits a crime, and then she's trying to cover it up. But in order to cover it up, she's got to kill like multiple people. And by the end of it, everything spirals way out of control. She has to kill like an entire family. And she's like, okay, cool, got away with it. And then she realizes they have like a baby who's standing up in the crib looking at her. And she's like, great, now I gotta murder this baby too. So then she does, and she runs. And then at the end of the episode, the police get there and they're like, man, this is fucked up. Good thing we can just get the playback from this hamster.
Boom.
And that's the twist. She didn't kill the hamster, so they can still use the hamster, so it's fine. It's just like, oh, you killed that baby for nothing, lady.
Detective Hamster.
Shouldn't have left any witnesses, even hamster witnesses.
I thought that you were gonna go down some Ghost in the Shell angle with hacking people's eyes, but
I mean, that happens in a different episode, I think. Black Mirror kind of covers all the bases with the horrible cyberpunk future.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Project Daybreak is also basically the one that I've not watched Black Mirror. I know the plot of one of the episodes is like a bunch of dead people in
Yeah, it's people uploading their brains to an alternate reality that looks like the 80s.
Yes.
So they can live forever.
I think that's what Daybreak basically is.
Living in the database, whoa.
God damn it.
That disturbs me.
Oh, actually, let me go back into the data. Have I picked up? It'd be a 404 thing, I think. Yeah. Okay, no, I think it's in the secret room that we have to come back for. Before we leave the Bloodborne house.
Now entering another of your sick creations.
Oh, the AI is getting upset.
Wow, what is this?
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Neural mapping procedure ended at 1327.
But yeah, the Black Mirror episode with John Hamm, Christmas special, I think it's probably the best episode they ever did. It's very good. I recommend it.
That's the one with where is that a different Christmas one where they fuck the pig?
That's not a Christmas episode.
I thought it was a Christmas episode.
That's like episode 2.
Oh, well.
Has nothing to do with Christmas. Also, it's one of the weirder episodes in the show, not for the pig fucking, but for just thematically.
Oops.
It has less to do with, like, technology run rampant and more to do with just someone trying to make a point that people watch TV too much, basically. It's okay. They've done better episodes. That episode is mainly just funny.
So, for the record,
because the whole thing is just the Prime Minister trying to get out of fucking this pig however he can. And things just keep going wrong. To the point where more and more people are like, dude, you just gotta fuck this pig on TV. And he's like, no, there has to be a way out of this. They're like, you're gonna have to fuck this pig.
You gotta fuck the pig.
Day 1 of the procedure. Subject is 1.
There was the tech thing about, or the log about how Sky Larsen's mom died at like age 77, so this game takes place in like the 2050s.
Okay.
Anyway, remember when you said that like they uploaded the brain and then they started torturing the AI to make an assistant?
Please don't do this to your own mom.
You can't see me gesture towards the TV screen like, ta-da!
And that one was more like the copy of the person being like, what do you want me to just be like an AI and like turn on the fucking coffee maker and shit? That's lame. I'm never gonna do that. And the guy was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna speed up time by a factor of like 10,000 and leave you here for like the next 60 years in a blank white room with nothing to do. And then when I come back, I'm gonna ask you again if you want to turn on the coffee maker.
Okay, so this is slightly different. Because this is also just like her uploading the brain and then just taking out parts of the brain and doing AI lobotomy.
Day 29. Finally, we will delete the limbic code.
How can I be of service, Sky?
Turn the light on and off. Play some music.
Oh, don't play the music. Don't you do it. Oh, they did it. But also it's classical music, so I think it's probably fine.
Someone will claim it.
Sick. How could she do this to her own mum?
It explains her process.
Whether or not it's public domain.
Human mind and then chops bits use of it until she can control it.
Someone got copyright claimed on SoundCloud for the sound of silence.
Well, that's the Simon and Garfunkel song, so I mean...
No, not that one. I mean literally the sound of silence.
But also it's the Simon and Garfunkel song.
No, I understand. Apparently someone did like a weird experimental song that was like 4 minutes and 33 seconds of no sound.
Yes.
You can be copyright claimed for that if you have a silent stream.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to find Sky. Can you help me?
I need your help. I don't want to live like this. Sky is twisted.
If you only knew the pain.
I think I understand what you're suggesting. You'll help me find Sky if I promise to kill you.
Yes. Let me
die in peace.
How?
Alright, let's murder this house AI.
So is that the secret? Is they haven't actually figured out how to make AIs? They've just been uploading people the whole time?
Well, at least she had a house AI of her own mom.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that, like, if they could just make an AI, they probably would have just done that. So is the secret that Bagley's actually like a dude? They just deleted his memory of being a dude?
Perhaps.
And that's how...
Maybe we'll find out.
I was gonna say, you did say that Bagley gets more interesting later, and is that how he gets more interesting? Is they just go, but he was a person!
Maybe we'll find out later.
Bagley just shaking his non-existent fist and saying, I was once a man.
Like this picture of Sky and question mark, question mark, question mark. Who could this person be?
Her brother Bagsworth.
That's not a name.
Yeah, but it could be.
Could be a name, but it's not a name.
DedSec, you there?
Now?
Have you ever been to England? Would you know?
No.
But neither would make me mad.
This is also
That's
true.
fair. I don't know anything about England except that everyone there sucks shit.
Woof.
Prove me wrong.
All I know about England is that the Amazon apologizes for the troubles.
I just couldn't.
All I know about England is they can't hold on to a colony for shit.
Daybreak is about to launch, and if it does, thousands more people are going to meet the same fate, and they won't all die. Sky will be free to torture them forever.
We can find her. Her mother gave me Sky's coordinates.
She did? Oh, she's mint. So what do you say? Are we in this?
We'll get her. You watch our backs.
Dead good.
English colonies never cause a problem for nobody.
Alright. We did it. We murdered AI Mom, and now we're gonna go deal with Sky Larsen.
Well, the mission we retroactively named Operation Let's All Traumatize Ourselves in Sky Larsen's Fun Dungeon was a complete success, and I've just decoded her secret hiding place.
I love Operation Let's All Traumatize Ourselves in Sky Larsen's Fun Dungeon. It's a great...
I don't know who the hell you think you are, or what you think you saw in my home.
Great operation.
Stay away.
Ingvar!
I've given my life to Daybreak, and I'm not going to let some nobody take it away from me.
Ingvar Bergman?
Ingvar Bergman. Wasn't that the guy from...
I will make your life very,
Velvet Sundown?
Man, I don't know.
Can you?
How did she find us?
Sky Larsen built an iceberg smart mansion run by her digitally lobotomized mother, but this is the part you can't believe.
Maybe her mother deserved it. I know mine does.
Woof.
She's scared. There's no other reason for her to threaten us.
She bloody well should be. Send me her location.
Do. Wait, what? Who? Why? Who's running at me, and why are they doing this? I just walked out of the subway, and they're like, I'm gonna fight you. I was like, what?
You're there.
Found a potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
You know how these guys are? They're rowdy.
You took part in too many fight clubs.
Apparently.
They're just coming at you now.
You know, I feel like the combination of doomed and gambling addict as a pair of traits is like a little on the nose.
You have arrived at your destination, Bloom Complex.
All this time she's been holed up in Bloom.
Ever since Larsen sold, well, me, to Bloom, she's maintained close ties with the company.
This just gets better and better.
Oh, this place is too big. Maybe we can get some data from the server banks to help find her.
Okay, I'm on it.
Alright, let's hack into the Bloom server. Bloom's all
Right, they were important at some point, right?
They're the people who made the CTOS that is basically.
Yeah, I was kind of
the
just joking
reason...
about how far the story has gotten away from them.
Well, like the main villain of Watch Dogs 2 was like the CTO of Bloom.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, they're basically just there to keep the Watch Dogs thing going.
Yeah. Pardon me. Just gonna kick you.
Dead sick, my friend.
Surprise! That was a very amusing scream that man did as I did a weird judo arm thing. Hey, hey, hey. Right in the face. Where is this thing that I need to go to? Oh, there it is. Right. I remember this now. Gotta fly a drone!
Quite excited to share this with you, the board of directors. The facility will be an extension of my quantum computing lab and will house certain other endeavors that I prefer not to share during this presentation. This is valuable real estate you have under your feet. It's as if you've been waiting for me to put it to good use.
What's this thing Larsen's got the secret underground facilities, I swear?
Find a lift that can take you down to wherever she is.
Right, now we need to enter the quantum lab. Think, Matt, are you ready to enter the quantum lab?
Sure, why not?
Good, because I accidentally popped my thing too early, so now we're gonna have to hang out in this lobby until my shield recharges, or not my shield, my my cloak. Whoop. Too close. Oh well. Everything's fine. Now we wait for us to technically leave combat, because... Alright. Nope. There we go. Bloom.
Check neural upload status. 90%, not good enough. Load processor temperature.
Holy shit, she's uploading herself!
Jesus fuck, she's a few minutes away from immortality. If you don't kill her upload, we'll have no way of stopping her or Daybreak.
Now it is time for the mission objective of disable the left hemisphere. Which is a fun mission objective. Hello? There we go. Are you ready to disable the left hemisphere?
Sure, why not? Probably has it coming.
What was that? Corbis disentangling connections rerouted. This isn't an accident. You're here, aren't you? You didn't heed my warning.
We did it. We've disabled the left hemisphere.
What are you doing? Redirecting memory access.
Now we must disable the right hemisphere.
You should have stayed away. You are making the biggest mistake of your life, and you will pay dearly for it.
That lady's all like, oh, why are you trying to mess with my AI stuff?
Before it's too late.
Like, lady. You've gone a little bit on the crazy side.
Yeah, her mom probably had it coming.
You're just saying that because she is blonde, rich, and a bitch.
I mean, that's possibly true, but you couldn't prove it in court of law.
Oops. Oh, that didn't quite do what I was hoping it would. Ow. Who's shooting? You guys are. I don't know what you're talking about me shooting.
There's a lot of gunfire happening, to be fair. Who can say who shot first?
George Lucas, he always knows.
Damn. Whatever, this is like 2050 or whatever. George Lucas is probably dead.
I'm sure they got his brain in a jar somewhere.
I was gonna say, since TFP's apparently got something with uploading people's brains, they don't have that either, so we'll never know.
Listen to me. What you saw.
What do you have against the March of Progress, TFP?
I have issues with this lady being the part of it. Also, I made the dialogue lines talk over each other. Because, whoops. Are you ready for a moral choice?
Is the moral choice kill this AI or not?
Not the AI, is kill this lady or not.
Oh, okay.
That's it. You seeing all this? She's dying.
Except also, she's already dying.
Everyone you killed and tortured.
Is she mid-uploading her brain?
Yeah.
With all minds in the cloud, humanity.
Look at these reflections. This is the next generation of video games right here.
You should totally team up with the Reapers.
You still have time to.
I mean, putting your mind in the cloud does sound like a good time.
Let me live so I can.
Who doesn't trust the cloud?
You want to know the biggest secret? I looked this up after I did this the first time.
Does it totally not matter?
It totally doesn't matter.
Great, thanks Ubisoft.
So which color is this ending?
One of these is green, and then one of these is also green.
Please, don't. Please, don't do this.
So basically, if you kill this lady, she dies, and then the daybreak thing gets stopped, and the Scottish lady is happy with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't kill her, she dies, the daybreak is stopped, and the Scottish lady is angry with you for about 15 seconds, and then calls you back and is like, sorry about that, I'm cool now.
Great.
Dead good. I'm proud of you, mate.
Nothing left to do now but take a few selfies with the corpse. Quickly, though. Security's on the way.
Be careful.
And now we run away.
Oh, hi. I'm going to attack you now.
Oh, I can't. Oh boy, this was a mistake. Oh. Well, let's go back to our first lady then, I guess. She's got a big line through her face. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that seems like something is maybe bugged out.
New accommodations in an
It's probably fine.
Have London rents really gotten that bad?
It's about time, yeah? Let's leg it.
Hey, you went dark for a while there.
But also, I mean, we escaped the complex, so we've completed that mission.
One less liar in the world. Still, though, I can't help but think of those AIs she created. Lobotomized, enslaved.
Also, I still have a red line going through my head.
Loads more pagans out there now. What say we flush them?
Don't get soft on me now. This was a professional arrangement. Let's
That,
keep
again,
it that way.
seems like maybe it's not supposed to be.
Laters.
I get the distinct impression that this game might not be the most well put together thing.
You mean it's got some open world jank, you're saying?
Maybe a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, you crazy...
Poor wee
Crazy
fit trainer.
Ah! Oh my god, is it their tongues? Is it the tongues have broken?
Oh, Jesus, what? Oh, no. Oh, God. You could be right.
Uh-oh.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old
That's what happens when you get too into the bug snacks.
Oh no. Not the bug snacks. Well, let's go recruit this barrister real quick, because I want to go back to the other lady, because she's cool. Has fast traveling removed... Okay, I think fast traveling removed the tongues.
I just wanted to say, you did go back there. I'm glad to know I can trust you lot. You're free to use the 404 hubs and complete contracts. I'll be
Anyway, that lady's just saying, oh, no, we didn't fix anything. What is happening in the video game?
Man, I don't know.
Ah!
You look like you could stand up and fight for these streets.
Oh, you're a DedSec. Good. I need help with something.
Maybe, if we're not too busy. What's up?
My friend just got taken in one of the Albion raids. They're undocumented and will get deported.
We bust people out of Albion lockups for a laugh, fam. We got this.
It's not that simple. This will just happen again next time they go through a checkpoint. And checkpoints are everywhere. But a passport would help.
Gotta get a fake passport.
Very good fake ones. You understand?
I'll tell my crew.
Ah, my tongue.
Do this and I will owe you a favor. Trust me, this is a good thing for you.
Bags, little help, yeah?
Clan Kelly routinely moves their
What was that you were saying about this being next gen and all?
I'm saying, like, the reflections look good.
facility where our prospect's undocumented friend is being detained.
Got it.
Also, just because it's next generation doesn't mean there aren't still bugs. Like my character's tongue just running through the back of their neck at the moment.
Jesus
AI giant Baroque Attack announced today that they are cancelling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larsen. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
What? Is Octopus Wrangler a thing?
I mean, apparently, it's that person's job.
Biometric passports in the boot of a delivery vehicle on the premises.
They wouldn't just lie on the resume, would they?
No one's ever lied on any resumes, ever.
The vehicle there.
Well, I don't have the thing on this lady. And by the thing, I mean the AR cloak.
You hear that?
Oh yeah, on an unrelated note, as I recruit this lawyer, I finally watched the Spider-Man movie.
Oh hey, how'd that go?
It was good.
That is a very good Spider-Man movie in my opinion.
I like the
What do you think of it?
I like Nicolas Cage Spider-Man.
Who's Nicolas Cage Spider-Man?
Which one do you think is Nicolas Cage Spider-Man?
Man, I don't know. It's very confusing to me.
It's the Spider-Man noir.
Why would he be Nicolas Cage Spider-Man?
Because he's voiced by Nicolas Cage.
Wait, he is?
Yeah!
I didn't know Nicolas Cage was in that fucking movie. Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah. And then I'm sorry, I was about to say the pig that got bit by a radioactive spider, but no, it's the spider that got bit by a radioactive pig.
Spider-Ham.
Yeah, that's John Mulaney, which was very funny to me as well.
To my eye equivalent, but it would fool almost any human. I'll doctor the biometric data while you drop off the vehicle.
Bagley, you're proper nang.
What? Well, okay, I guess we're not going to recruit that lady. I'm going to be the bee lady. I didn't play as the bee lady ever in the other one, so now I'm the bee person.
Now it's your time.
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Just point me to whoever I've got to hurt. That's what I'm here for.
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
This may be an early stream depending on if this saved or not. Cause
oh no.
We're gonna like restart this entire game.
You don't like your cool antenna?
I don't like my cool antenna that goes to the sky.
What a shame.
Press button A.
Let's see if it's saved.
It's a serious problem that it's a mystery whether or not that's saved.
Okay, it did, because now I'm the bee lady and I don't have a giant tongue.
Charming the hell out of a new prospect. Ready?
But are you sure you're happy about that?
I'm not happy about it.
I'll take it.
Anyway, let's start this Albion mission. And then probably call that a stream. Or, actually, no, we got 30 minutes. What am I talking about? I misread the clock. I thought it said an hour and 55 minutes, but it's an hour and 35 minutes.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the
Plenty of
back burner while
time.
she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion PMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Wait, seriously? You mean you have a plan to take down the scumbag in charge of the private merc securingOndon?
Ray tracing.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Bagley's come across
It's
a
the
possible
future.
gap in
It
Cass's
is. It
armor.
looks really good.
An ex-insider,
Especially now that I don't have a tongue that goes to the sky.
if we can find and convince him to work
Also,
with
it
us.
looks really good
the
up
safe house.
until a
We'll
certain
talk it
point,
through.
and then it looks not so good. Also, we can get side missions.
Surprise, you twat. Between my work with 404 and tracking down Sky Larsen's neural map nightmares, I thought I could do with a new workspace.
Scottish lady's here.
Help as well. I just clocked a hit and run by a black cab. Happened a while ago, but the news ain't picking up on it.
Okay, so?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because all of London's black cabs are driverless, run by AI.
I realize I've been calling that lady Scottish lady, but I am actually, now that I'm listening to her talk more, I'm unsure if she's actually Scottish. I think she's Scottish. And we can also get side missions.
What else would she be?
She's either Scottish or like like the Pack accent, like northern England, which Scotland is the northest England, but
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls
early Bagley's like one good joke about the only British thing to oppress more than the actual empire.
That's shady as fuck already.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Alright.
Clan Kelly's been sending a ton of crypto to an unknown party in Cairo. Something to do with Kronos X.
Oh, now he's gonna...
drug from the dark web.
Now everyone's gonna talk about the side missions.
It's a highly addictive psychotropic with a staggeringly high fatality rate that stands to make Clan Kelly a lot of money.
Yeah, at what cost?
Well, the phrase Finsbury New Project keeps popping up in their comms, if you'd like to take a look into it. It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Anything else? No? Okay. They're also, since we've completed the 404 chapter and dealt with Sky Larsen, there are a bunch of like procedurally generated side quests in the world now that just give you a bunch of money, which we're not going to do because they have zero story related.
It's just, hey, money. Which, hey, you know, you can always use money. I'm not going to complain about side missions just to give you money.
Yeah. And there's that mission, and then this is... Oh, yeah. Basically, all these exclamation mark new missions are basically just go to a CTOS hub and get a mission from 404. Excuse me. That man has a green suit. This is a very big motorcycle.
Walkie has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Time to meet this mystery man.
Not so fast. Hamish isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
He must have some sort
I don't want all of his data and then my life to be deleted.
Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Noted.
Can I not get a big cargo drone? No? Okay. I wanted a big cargo drone and it gave me a little one. And it's like, I can't ride on that.
I didn't even know there were little ones. I only
Yeah,
saw the
they're,
rideables.
they're the little, like, parcel fox ones that zip around the
Oh,
streets.
Okay.
Also, I just want to point out that I really liked this graffiti that says "Make tea, not war."
Hey, there's a window up there. What'd you think?
Sure, if you can get there.
But if you make tea, then somebody's going to dump your tea in the harbor. An asshole.
Two, find a
And then you got no choice but to make war.
Give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
On it.
Oh, there's a cargo drone. A nice big one. I can make my bee lady stand on. I wonder if this will do this thing this time as well, because this area did a thing when I played this the first time.
By did a thing, you mean like broke horribly?
No.
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
On it.
I mean, it was very goofy.
Welcome to Claire and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you.
Claire in Present Danger is a good name for a dumb podcast.
They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash the hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
Oh no, they're playing music. Hold on, I gotta talk a lot at the moment. Pardon me while I just ramble about nothing in particular to talk over the music that is currently playing. How do I get stupid? There we go. Seems like a promising way to advance the puzzle that I was being very dumb and not solving. Can I go this way and have it say, yes, I can, and now we can go over here and turn this way, and then we've solved this puzzle. Oh, no, we gotta turn a couple more things, just real quick. Gotta turn that way so we can hit this button, and then we've unlocked the internal network and disarmed all the traps, and then we can...
Nice!
Keep rambling. Okay. No, wait. I think I still hear it a little bit.
Still not done? Oh, no.
Loading screen. Okay, we're good.
Alright, fantastic. Video games.
Video games. Speaking of video games, it is going to do this thing. Do you like video games make me mad?
They're alright.
What about
Sometimes.
what about Assassin's Creed? Do you like Assassin's Creed?
No. I'm doing the thing.
Maybe.
Wow, that was not... Was that a next-gen splash? What do you call that? The fucking nothing that happened when you hit the water? Holy shit, that looks bad.
It's fine.
It was not fun. None of that is fine. That water looks terrible, in fact.
Everything's fine.
I didn't even notice until just now. Like, I don't know what it looked like when I was swimming in my game, but that water looks bad.
It's next-gen water.
Jesus. Fucking Christ almighty. That was some of the worst video game water I've ever seen. Like, they fucking did a cutscene to focus on you doing the dive. Why would they make the splash look so fucking terrible? Why would they put no work into it?
We're more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Listen! You're wasting time!
Why would they draw so much attention to that?
Albion's coming!
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish! Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Oh, thanks. I know. Why else would I be risking my
Parentheses, raging.
Because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
Oh, come on. Not a friend of Cass here. We need your help taking him down, alright? He's behind the bombings.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fuck, think. Shit, fine. We'll table it. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
And now we run away.
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
I run away. I shot that man with bees.
That's not pleasant for him.
I am the pain.
Also, they're not real bees. They're nanomachine bees.
I'm stealing this car, by the way.
Not nanomachine, but just like cybernetic bees, you know.
Yeah.
Not real bees. They're android bees.
But since they're actually bees instead of what they were in MGS3, because weren't they technically like wasps or something?
I think you could also fire hornets or something.
Oh, I think they were hornets, but since these are actually bees, or actually cyber bees, can I say that I'm firing a BB gun?
You can. Also, hey, there's a fucking episode of Black Mirror where a bunch of android bees go out of control and start killing everyone who's trending on Twitter.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Because didn't it turn out that like someone was like manipulating the algorithms to just use them to murder people?
Yeah.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings. What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizer and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me.
That drone
I'll get you
is
right back on
nasty.
voice.
Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
Big meeting at the Tower of London.
Police state? Brilliant. Does this prick ever take a day off? Whatever he's up to, we need eyes on that meeting.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay,
I was
Buddy.
about to say nothing good happens at the Tower of London, and I remember the first mission of Neo 2 takes place in the Tower, or the first mission of Neo 1 takes place in the Tower of London. Therefore, one good thing has happened at the Tower of London.
My proxy IP must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Also, I think it's like February or something before the next piece of Neo 2 DLC comes out, and that hurts me inside.
Did you hear they're doing a PS5 collection of the Neos?
Yeah. They are, and that's a good idea. The Neo 2 probably looks real good on the PS5. I'm just guessing.
We have a little amount of time left, so I'm gonna go destroy these side mission drug caches real quick before we call it a stream.
But what kind of drug caches?
The hot new designer drug, Hunkadunk. I mean, Kronos X.
Is it called Kronos X?
It is called Kronos X.
That's a really bad name for your fictional drug, I'm just saying.
Come up with
I don't mean to spend this whole time shitting on Ubisoft, but that's... Like, that... Oh, that's so bad. You need a good street name for your drug, and Kronos X is not a
Well, maybe
street
that's
drug.
that's the official name, and they call it something else on the streets, like they call it the timey-wimey ball.
What are we even waiting for?
About that.
Because they're way into Doctor Who.
Releases nerve gas when tampered with. Surprisingly creative security measure. Normally they rely on burly lads with sacks of doorknobs.
Oh, okay, fine. I get it. Smash crate. Do not touch. God.
I think my B-lady is sad that she can't have any of the drugs.
What happens if you recruit one of the drug addicts? People who are just doing drugs and dancing around like idiots.
Then they join your squad.
Yeah, but I kind of wish they... It's the problem, is everyone joins your squad, but I wish there was more to it than that. I wish you could actually just get straight up bad recruits.
I mean, I
Like,
think...
you got this person, and then you tried to destroy a drug stash, and they just didn't.
I mean, I feel like the bad recruits are just, like, the ones that are, like, flatulent or whatever.
Yeah. Also, are all of the low mobility people old?
Yeah, yes.
That seems like a weird oversight. I feel like there should be plenty of people who are low mobility and not old.
That's the lot. That'll make the streets marginally cleaner. Get out of there.
Oops. Kelly right around Betray! How do I get out? There we go. There's a ladder.
There's an evil red glow in the distance. Go shoot that.
There's one thing I've learned about video. Oh, I got too close to the drugs, and now I'm tripping balls.
Yep, that's a big evil red glow, all right.
You should kill that.
I'm gonna solve a puzzle to kill it. Solving puzzles, the number 1 cause of death for evil red glowing objects. That wasn't even a puzzle.
I get
I
out.
shot an arrow.
Like, man, I
Oh,
can't.
there's text. There's text behind it. TFP.
I'm having a very serious problem where I can't figure out how to get out of this area.
You can just fast travel out. Wait, no,
you can't fast travel. Yeah, it's not. Well, you can't fast travel in combat, but you also can't fast travel in restricted areas. There we go. There's an exit.
Petting a bird. Good bird.
Had a follow-up train of thought, but I have forgotten what it was. Oh well.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that is all of the optional objectives in this area, so I'm gonna head over to the Coliseum, turn in all this bullshit, see if I get anything cool for it.
Clan Kelly gets their Kronos X out of Cairo through
Kronos X comes from Egypt also. So maybe it's the Okay, alright, here's my pitch for street name for your crazy psychotropic drug called the official name Kronos X out of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
You call it Egyptian cotton.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
There we go, see?
See, I was thinking because, like, to go with Egypt and to go with, like, the time theme, for some reason, the thought that came into my head was, like, sundial.
Yeah? Also works.
Oh shit, that was totally not all the optional things.
Uh-oh. They're not planning to sell the drugs at all. They want to use it on themselves.
I'm missing one optional thing. Damn it.
Also, turns out they're not gonna sell the Kronos X. They're gonna use it because it's like Captain America Super Soldier junk.
Ah, but there's a big evil tower.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
One of the recruits that, like, gets pinged on the thing is apparently, like, a stunt coordinator, and I want to know what a stunt coordinator's skills are, and that will probably take us to the end of the stream. Because I was going to go do this second mission in the Egypt drugs chain, but that seems like a good place to start tomorrow with.
Also, yeah, did you guys just drop the human trafficking thing for a while?
So we had to just drop it because we don't know where they're going to do the human trafficking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting for them to send out invites to their human trafficking auction.
Okay. And I assume you guys will intercept an invite?
Yes.
Go to the auction and do a really cool infiltration mission where you're undercover and you're talking to people about the auction?
No.
Oh, well, why? That'd be fun.
Because I think this came up during some kind of stream or something where oh no, this would have been during Rob streaming Black Ops, where I said I need to get into the sex basement.
Oh. I thought you were just describing, like, your daily life. I didn't realize that was... Okay. Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Oh, I should probably actually talk to this lady, because I think she's on a timer. So at least let's... We'll recruit,
I promise. Hey, calm your chuddies, yaar. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Calm your chuddies, yar.
You're not with Albion. Oh, thank God, I was worried there for a second.
Hold up.
I don't understand British slang.
We can help.
I think I'm in trouble. I saw Albion guards doing something truly awful. They gathered a bunch of protesters, tied them up, and took them to a building where they beat them. It was brutal.
Oh, shit.
There were security cameras everywhere. When Albion gets hold of that footage, they'll come after me too. If you find a way to get the evidence before Albion, I'll owe you my life.
Got it. Leave it to us.
Excuse me?
Not interested.
I've got the location
Okay,
from
there we go.
GPS, and there's a load of CTOS surveillance around.
That was
Any CCTV
odd.
cameras might have seen her.
Video game broke for a sec there.
See what's up.
For this game, that's not that odd.
You're not wrong.
There we go. Last big dumb optional evil thing. And this giant shadow wall. Man, if this shadow wall stops me from going in, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, good. I can enter the shadow wall.
Shadow Wall is my favorite.
Yes.
I don't have a good follow up to that. I was gonna come up with one, and then I just didn't. This is my favorite Persona skill. I teach all my Personas Shadow Wall.
Here's where our friend witnessed the Albion crime.
It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card. I summoned the Shadow Wall in defense position. I think it might actually be a Yu-Gi-Oh card called Shadow Wall.
I feel like
about it.
everything is Yu-Gi-Oh cards, to be fair.
You're not wrong. Man, I forget what it is, but there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's just an adorable cat.
Uploading the CCTV footage.
Aww.
Can you see our target?
And then...
Oh, did you see the horrible tragedy in the Demon Souls remake?
No.
The cat... So, do you know what about the cat ring in Demon Souls?
No. Is that the one
Okay.
that makes you roll good or something? Because I think it's in Dark Souls as well.
Yeah, I think that's what it is in Dark Souls. I don't actually remember what it does in Demon Souls. It might be the same thing. The important thing is that the icon for the cat rings buff in Demon Souls was just a JPEG image of a cat.
Oh.
Like an actual cat's face just looking at you. And in the remake, it is not. In the remake, it is an icon that looks like a cat, but it is not a JPEG of a cat.
That's lame.
It is lame.
They should have Ace Combat 7'd it and just...
It's what they did in Demon Souls, damn it.
Take a picture of a developer's cat and just stick it in there.
Well, that's bad.
We're probably not the only ones up.
Before we go in here, I'm gonna actually switch my lady's thing to be a stealth and not stealth.
You'll have to beat them to it.
Alright, it's time to go turn in all this optional bullshit at the Coliseum and see if that was actually worth bothering doing. This will be a test for future side content in the game.
Survey says...
Oh, I have to get to the Coliseum. It's kind of far away. Just I gotta kill this glowing spirit lantern and take its light.
Are you keeping your light fierce?
I knew you were gonna go there. I hate you for it.
There's the terminal. We can do the intrusion there. This will trigger a heavy security response.
At least you knew it was coming.
The worst part is I knew it was coming because I thought about making that joke myself and decided against it.
How do I get in here?
Alright, creepy deer spirit. Better be happy about all this shit I collected for you. What do I get?
There we go.
Well, that's the end of that harassment campaign. I'll tell our prospect the good news. We're being contacted by
Uh-oh.
through now.
If there's any way I can ever help you, just let me know.
Forget it.
I'm in the middle of recruiting that lady, and I just recruited that lady.
Always looking for good
Yes, yes, yes!
It seems to be a running thing with you.
Okay, I think it just canceled the mission.
Okay.
I was really kind of hoping I could recruit that lady twice. I did not have this many issues with this game the first time I played it. I'm gonna be super real here. Like, the only issue was I think it crashed like twice. Which, like,
I'm gonna be honest, I did not play a session of Watch Dogs Legion without it crashing.
well, you mentioned you had problems like when you'd hit quit to main menu, it would just crash.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is like I could not get back to the main menu and leave the game without it crashing. And that's without the sessions where it just crashed while I was driving or doing some other random thing.
Anyway.
It seems a bit buggy.
A little bit. You're not wrong. I'm gonna buy some tech points, because I have all the tech points I feel like I want. And now it's just, let's buy the rest of them, I guess. Eh. But anyway. Join us next time for more side missions, probably, and then going after Albion. And then maybe Clan Kelly. And then maybe something else. Who knows? Good night, everybody.
Alright. For the record, that bonus that I got over in the Pathless for completing the weird deer spirit thing, totally worth it.
Oh, also,
well,
I realize I say tomorrow.
Mostly worth it.
There may or may not be Watch Dogs tomorrow, depending on if a package gets here.
No, that's right. Or if that package is stolen.
Yeah. Join us at some point for more Watch Dogs. Maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow. Who knows? Good night, everybody.
Good night.